Alright, welcome to Rauta's Assassin's Creed Shadows stream once again. Probably around an hour or so. Gonna be streaming a little bit. And let's see where this takes us today. I was supposed to actually be here a little bit earlier, but to be honest, sometimes I get a little bit carried away with some music stuff and all, which was the case today. I was really happy to empty my shelves of some CDs which were there, and I realized I took something like 100 CDs to a second-hand store today. You know, the kind of a place where they sell second-hand, music, CDs, vinyl, whatever, as well as books, comics, all that stuff. So did some nice purchase once, a couple of vinyl, and also I actually bought Dark Souls 3 for my PlayStation. So yeah, I guess CDs well spent.
Happy birthday, Ozzy.
Oh, is it Ozzy's birthday today? Well, congratulations to that person, I guess. Oh yeah, this is the place I already have visited. I was wondering why it would show it this too, so I'm not obviously gonna... gonna rob the place, but crap. Oh, now I got some stupid corrupted samurai stuff.
That you couldn't release for whatever reason?
Yeah, a couple of times. Like there is this second Satanic War Master interview that didn't get out. Okay, I'm gonna fight this fight and then explain what's the story. Okay, why on earth I don't have a secondary weapon? This is gonna go south so quickly. I'm not gonna even... I'll just let this die now. This mission failed so badly, I don't wanna spend time with this. So there's one Satanic War Master interview that But because Satan the Warmaster was so drunk, he said that he don't want to get it out. And I was like, seriously? It was just totally fine, but it wasn't to him. So we never published it. And there were like 2 other interviews, if I remember correctly. At least one other interview which we done, but then the artist didn't want it to get out. I mean, it was totally like satisfying conversation. This was, I think, 2023.
Never had that problem with Azazel.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to understand, it's some people see themselves very differently. Like, I'm pretty sure that Satanakia, for example, he sees himself in a very, very different fashion than a lot of other bands. Probably doesn't really give rat's ass about being drunk and all, you know. So I think that's one of the main reasons why, you know, you can do Azazel interview like that, but not some other ones. Oh shit, this is already like... This is annoying now that this particular castle is this kind of a, you know, corrupted one. Because this means that it's harder to act mission for the time being. And of course they do damage like crazy. So this is so fucking annoying, and it's just pure luck that I'll just let myself die again. I don't want to battle the whole fucking... It needs more careful planning. So anyway, there has been a couple of interviews which totally fine in my... I could have done with that, but the artist decided to regret, and as such, we never put it out. Red Dead Redemption. The first one is definitely one of the 10 out of 10 games for me. Red Dead Redemption 2, I played it also very fresh from when it was released. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's actually one of my all-time top 3 games. Now this is where this gets tricky, because there's this corrupted again. This is so fucking stupid. I hate this. Okay, now it's resetting again. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. So kind of I have to just reset the whole fucking mission because of this given corrupted thingy. Yeah, I play guitar a little bit, but I really... I'm just the vocalist myself. So yeah, I've always have been very sloppy with the guitar. I never kind of wanted to, just spend too much time with that. I mean, vocals have always been, you know, so-called my thing.
Do you think all the lore about blasphemy is true?
Oh, it's hard to say for sure about blasphemy because, so many stories over the years and all. So I would definitely take it with a grain of salt.
Evening.
Hello, Marcos. And how on earth I'm here at the moment? What the fuck?
Hello.
Hello, J-Killers. To be honest, I'm not sure if this mission is even playable with this given state of corrupted daimyo. Oh, yeah, probably reset while I was just bitching about it. Well, luckily, I got to do it. But yeah, about the blasphemy lore and all the rumors related, all the bands, I would definitely take it with a grain of salt. Because, rumors are rumors.
私は命を救われたのじゃ。加藤衆に加わってもよいぞ。良いのですか。戦とは縁を切り、
お父上を助けるという道も姫にはありますね。
ごめんコウムル、父上のメイクは聞き飽きた。
Now from Sultana album.
六角勝姫様、謹んで加賀氏をお迎えいたします。
慎んで受けようぞ。してどうする？
我らには隠れ家がありますゆえ、勝姫もぜひそこに。
うん。されどその前にどうか二人きりで会うてはくれぬか。
伊賀者の私に何か仕掛けるおつもりで？
さてな、来ればわかるであろう。
いらっしゃい。地元と海の向こうの品があるよ。
These Portuguese merchants is always fun with their accent.
また今度来よう。
毎度どうもありがとう。
All right, time to move on. Horses be like, I don't want to go through that. Okay. Then we dump the horse. But yeah, today I spent some €75 on some Celtic Frost Monotheist LP. I think it was kind of ridiculous in pricing, but I figured out, hey, I had those 100 CDs I'm getting rid of because I didn't really need them. Got them for review and all, and nobody was buying them, so I figured out, like, what the hell, I could just, sell them. Vinyl, by the blessing of Satan, vinyl. In what CDs I took, the bunch of CDs I have, for gotten for review, and I sell the ones I don't keep to myself. So it was like, yeah, fuck it, I will sell them. And since nobody was really what the hell, these are to be sold for profit. Weird. So anyway, I decided to, like, hey, I can just take them to the secondhand store and get something for me. So I got these CDs, like 100 CDs, few vinyl. There was at least one special box and all that stuff. So I got like trading worth of €300, which was way more than I expected. I was, thinking I'm gonna get on average something like €1 per CD, so roughly maybe 100, which would have been very, very nice. But I in so I could actually buy something. So I was browsing some vinyl. I didn't have time to go to the CD section because the store was closing in like 20 minutes.
I
But
should be learning Swedish, but Rauta is better.
thank you, my man. So anyway, I figured out I would buy something since I'm anywhere there. So I out of the 300 euros I got from trade, I spent 145, and we agreed that I have 155 more to be spent at later date. So basically, I have now credits for 155 euros for later time. Maybe I will buy comics if I don't find these interesting CDs. But yeah, among other stuff, I went to buy this. I posted it on Rauta's Discord, but I also got this Dark Souls 3 PlayStation 4 nice looking steelbook edition for like, what, 29 euros? I mean, I didn't even have planned to buy, games, but I was looking if there are PS5 and Xbox games, but the only PS5 game I could find was, in fact, Star Wars Outlaws, which I would have bought,
Fantastic.
but I already have it. So I was like, okay, too bad. The other games were just old Xbox game, old PS3 games, and all that stuff.
But I have nothing that I can go to Lottie, and I don't feel like sitting and train for 2 hours.
思い浮かべたことがあるか。
幾度かは名家に嫁ぐ夫はお父が望んでおったような立派な今者。子は3人皆わんぱく者じゃ。良き暮らしじゃろうな。
お主らしくはないか。
半蔵からお母の話を聞いて合点がいった。お母には使命があったんじゃ。そして使命のために今はその道を選んだ理由がわかる。
いつどこであろうとお主は他のものを変えるような生き方をしておったであろうな。
そうじゃろうか。お前は
So now that I have these unspent credits or euros in that place, obviously I will go back with more time to check out what CDs they might have and even browse for more vinyl. That was really nice because for me it was the priority was to get rid of these CDs. They were just taking too much place in my shelves. And this guy was just happy. Okay, there's lots of metal here. Like, yeah, it's mostly metal, some rock, some industrial, some ambient. And he was like, yeah, it's exactly what I want to sell. So this was a very, very nice deal. And of course, all the CDs were in the super nice condition, given that they have been here only for review. There were a couple of CDs which I removed from my personal collection, but mostly review stuff. So now I'm happy that now my shelves are free to be filled again. More space for vinyl, more space for CDs. So, and I also got some nice vinyl too. So, very good day for me in that sense. Hello, Colossus. How are you doing, man? But yeah, it might take some time for me to fill those boxes again. Even though I get so many CDs all the time that there's always plenty of stuff to get rid of. But yeah, I try to add those to be sold CDs and vinyl on Rauta's Discord too the next time I have them figured out. I realized after the visit to the store that I actually have some uncatalogued tapes and CDs somewhere on my shelves, like including my my desk. So there are still some stuff that I need to check through, and the ones I don't want to keep, yeah, I'm just gonna sell them. Well, now that you're asking, J-Killers, I realized I'm gonna do one giveaway in this stream because I forgot to do it with the Magus interview. Now, the thing here is, he gave me one Magus CD, but I have already, reviewed that particular CD, so I don't need it for review anymore. So I figured out it might be nice to do a giveaway with that. My original intention was to do exactly the same as with Fintroll one, where I would have, signed a copy. But to be honest, I forgot to ask these bands in Greece if they want to do it. I just totally forgot it because it's not something that I have previously done before Fintroll. Now, I got this idea very lately. Had I gotten it years ago, I would have done a lot more of these giveaways with the interviewable bands. I try to do them more in the future, but like I said, I already... But obviously, like I said, I forgot to ask these bands in Greece if they want to do this kind of a giveaway, because it would have been great to ask for a CD and have the artists sign their copies and, then do a giveaway with that stuff. That would have been perfect. So anyway, since I got this Fintroll CD with, autographs from a few members, it was really nice to do this giveaway. And now that I got this extra Magus CD, I will do a giveaway. But that unfortunately won't have the autograph by Mr. Magus, because like I said, I didn't remember to ask for those autographs. So unfortunately, it's just a normal CD giveaway, but better than nothing, obviously. And every 1,000 milestone I have on the channel or Facebook or Instagram, I will do a giveaway. So for example, now Rauta's Facebook page is something like 8 point... yeah, he gave it to me. So yeah, there is Magus DNA. So now that Rauta's Facebook is 8,600 followers, when it hits 9,000, yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Also, when my Instagram hits 6,000, I will do a giveaway. It's about 5.5 right now. So if you now get the idea what I mean, yeah, the plan is to do giveaway every 1,000 milestone.
Back to the Helsinki metal cruise, I could have seen Horna and Barathrum live, but I saw that when it was sold out.
Yeah, J-Killers, that cruise was sold out rather quickly. I was surprised about that. I mean, obviously it's a great thing because I'm happy for the promoter, who happens to be the same guy as doing Nordic Metal Cruise and Helsinki Metal Fest. So obviously I'm happy about the the cruise being sold out, because obviously that means there will be more of these cruises. And like I have previously mentioned, I think all those Nordic metal cruises have been fantastic. So obviously it's gonna be very, very nice that there are more of those cruises. In my opinion, they're really great events.
At least in the Nordic metal cruise I see Nightside and Entailed Nazarene and Lay it's sold out.
Well, make sure early enough that it's not gonna be sold out and you won't be disappointed. So I hope you can make the Nordic metal cruise this time.
Got a ticket immediately.
Right on, that's ace. But yeah, solid events. I'm just a big fan of, doing these cruises, because they're just, great places, great events. I'm a little bit confused where I should be going.
Will eventually see Horna, Barathrum, Archgoat, Beharet. Ride for Revenge, couple of others, then I can stop going to these things.
Yeah, sure. All the bands you mentioned, seen them. I just talked to my friend who plays keyboards. Okay, now there is something. He plays keyboards and some other stuff. I mean, with Archcode, and they just had this mini tour in Asia, and I was asking how it went. Did they have good time? And it seems that they had like really great time in Korea and China and all that stuff.
But I don't know. Prefer smaller venues. Nordic metal cruise scene. I love Archgoat.
Yeah, but I think Steelfest is actually the perfect size for a lot of those bands. It's not too big venue anyway, and with that kind of event, you can always see certain bands which would be impossible at smaller places. Turku Saatanal is also one of those places where the venue is really good and all that stuff, but it's virtually impossible to see bands, say, the size of Watain or whatever at Turku Saatanal, because those bands tend to be so expensive. I mean, they did have Beherit. I mean, they did have Beherit, they did have Archgoat and all that stuff.
持ってくるものか頭のために取るもの取って帰る
ここを出られたらな
Let's double assassinate. So while the fests like Turku Saatanal is really great.
You sleep in hotel or other or at friend's house.
Well, I'm sleeping as the previous years. We have this Airbnb place where we are gonna spend our time. So we have this nice place with, sauna and stuff.
Got a person who lives across the venue, cross the road and I'm there.
That's very nice, Marcus, very close. For us, it's more like about 15 minutes walk, which is not too much. But now that the school accommodation, what they had for Steelfest, moved to... Come on. They made this school...
Like in the Willow Style.
They made this school accommodation
Extremely close.
like inside the venue, basically. So that's very, very nice way to go to Steelfest. So it's basically even closer than this
School accommodation sounds decent enough. Wake up and you're there.
Yeah, the school accommodation is very good, especially now that it is
Just too many of them. Hello. I had like couple minute walk to there.
yeah, the school accommodation is now very good because it's basically inside the venue. I mean, if you got the information,
Hey, he's saving Mackie.
if you got the information straight from the Steelfest newsletter, you would know that this upgraded school accommodation is now inside the venue. So it's very, very perfect. Hello, Satanic War Machine. Not War Machine, Death Machine.
Things any different for Nightside now that you're on Osmos?
Oops, I got a little bit damage right there. And now it's too early to say how things are gonna be different with Osmos, since we haven't yet done a new recording. I think only time will tell. At least we have a little bit better budget this time, which obviously is a big thing.
If you want a good pizza in Helsinki, go to Turkin Pipuri Pizzeria and order Alibaba name pizza.
Yeah, I think I had a few pizzas in Hyvinkää. Time runs so fucking fast. I felt I just started gaming and I already like, what the hell? I have to be going very, very soon. Okay.
What are you eating?
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to be munching with the microphone open, but I had a few of these Poppamies cheesy jalapeno potato chips. I just absolutely love them. I was supposed to watch the last episode of Task today and do gaming after that one, but you know how it goes. Then I realized I don't probably have too much time, so I was more like, okay, I'm just gonna, game instead. But since I already had them back here, I figured out I would just eat them a little bit. Sorry for the munching sounds. I thought my microphone was off because I know it's impolite to munch right with the microphone and all.
I did some skull crushers with my home weights.
That's good, J-Killers. Now for the rest of the stream, I don't know if there will be any more action since I'm pretty much just traveling a little bit and then gonna finish up this session rather soon because once again it's so close to midnight and gotta be going soon. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I kind of was supposed to start gaming a little bit earlier today, but indeed my time went, browsing through those sale list and listening a little bit to Morningstar. Once again, I'm preparing for the next episode for my original Finnish black metal stuff, so kind of got stuck with listening to music and talking a little bit on Discord. And going through those trade lists. But at least I'm happy that I got it done finally. Now I think this is an excellent place for me to finish up this session today, since I anyway have to be going in right about now. Hopefully, not saying for sure, but hopefully I have a longer session tomorrow when I most likely got back from the gym, or if I postpone my gym to Friday, then I should have a little bit more time to play. So today's stream was a little bit shorter than I anticipated, but hey, it is what it is, man. So what we have here is about 84, almost 85 hours in with the game. So, yep, I guess we will continue from here later on.
You want to make interwolf with him?
Well, I have actually asked Gal for an interview 2 times. It was supposed to happen in 2019 in Helsinki, but due to schedule thing, Attila being too long on the phone, it didn't happen. Then it was supposed to happen a couple of years ago in Bergen, where I was at Beyond the Gates, but then Gal couldn't make it for whatever reason. Sorry, it was actually last year, or was it this year actually? Anyway, so I have tried to get Gal for an interview two times, and he has basically said yes, but the schedule fuck-ups have, postponed the idea. So yeah, Gal interview should be happening at some point, but when and where, I do not know, unfortunately. Anyway, now it's time to say good night, and hopefully catch you tomorrow again. Alright, good night people, and stay metal.